Overall, very fun day to trade. Shockingly, it's rollover week. We have a holiday. There's hardly any news. All of those things are typically pretty big red flags. And so came in today. Yeah, no tilt, no forcing, being patient. If I see stuff, take it. If I don't, no worries, because it's a weird week with volume and delta and everything that I typically like is all thrown off usually during rollover week. So shockingly was able to find two really good trades. We're going to go and recap that. If you didn't know, this all happens live on my stream on my main channel, Trades by Matt. So go subscribe over there, hang out every morning, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. And these trades were done on my 50K funded accounts with Apex. I've had these accounts for 80 days now, taking out $240,000 as of this video. Got another $250,000 in profit sitting in the accounts, waiting to come out. And yeah, I'm excited about that. If you want to get started, you can always get the best discount available with code TBM. So Trades by Matt, code TBM is always the best discount available. Let's dive into the recap. Oh, 1 second. We're here. Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy belated Father's Day to everybody out there. The summer mustache is back. This is year three in the making on the summer mustache. I was listening to the US Open yesterday, and they go, man, we lost another member of the mustache mafia. These are the like the commentators talking. They mentioned the mustache mafia, and I was like, I immediately sat up, looked at Julia, went up and shaved. So here we are. I thought it was a sign. Anyways, I have rolled my contracts. As you can see, I'm looking at 19,950. We have no news today. We have Wednesday that markets are closed for Juneteenth holiday. I think it's a full close. It might be a half day, but I think it's a full close. So Wednesday markets are dead. It's rollover week. We got no news today. Basically what I'm trying to get at here, chat, is I personally expect some shenanigans. I think that I think there will be opportunities to trade, but I think the number one thing, and I was writing the last night in the Discord, I think the number one thing to remember, rollovers can be really weird times with weird price action due to volumes being split, volume coming over, people trying to manage positions over, etc. It's a holiday week. That's a weird combo when you pair them together, and then not a whole lot of news either. So all that to say, me personally, I think this week is one, there's probably going to be some opportunity because there's usually opportunity every day in some capacity. But I think the number one things for me to remember and for you to remember is don't force it. Okay. And if what you're doing isn't working, pack up and leave. This is like this is not the week to force it. This is not the week to get tilted. All right. That's all I was trying to get at. I think that you'll see. We'll all see, right? The markets can be really weird during rollover. So just don't force it. Don't get tilted. You'll be really sad if you get forced, if you force trades, if you get tilted, if you blow accounts during rollover week, because there's a lot better opportunity out there than usually what this type of week presents. So yes, obviously I'm trading you contract based off the price. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that. We are almost at 20K. I guess we ran 20K on the overnights. We did. We ran 20K Nasdaq on the overnights on you. Pretty exciting. I'm copy trading my 20 Apex accounts as of right now. That's the plan. Patience. Exactly. Yep, exactly right. And then you throw in all-time highs on top of all of the other things I just said, right? So it's like we're trading Nasdaq at the highs during rollover with a holiday with no news. Just a lot of weird stuff going on. So be patient, don't get tilted, and be able to walk away on a week like this. Yeah. How as a new trader do I know when to roll the contracts? There's always an expiration date that you can just Google online, but volume typically switches. You want to follow volume, right? Expiration point rollover. Basically, that's a little video just showing you how you can follow volume. You want to follow where all the volume is trading is the easy answer. But the even easier answer is typically just roll Sunday night, Monday of expiry week, right? So if we expire on Thursday or Friday, whatever day it is, just roll that Monday, typically. Most platforms also tell you, but some don't. And then some platforms nowadays don't allow, like, I don't think TopStepX allows you to roll over manually, so you just have to go whenever they roll, I believe. A little test of the overnight lows there. So far, first five minutes of the day, putting us down at 20, what is that, 28 or so, 74 to 20. Almost 50-point move. Not terrible at all. All right, chat, if you haven't, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below so I can read the dad joke for the day. Just taking a peek at the dad joke for the day. I do not know how to execute it, so it'll be an interesting one. So press the thumbs up button. Let's get to 420 so I can read the joke. Yeah, just sound it out. All right, it's lit, huh? All right, June 17th, Monday. Why did the cowboy adopt a wiener dog? He wanted to get along, little doggy. I'll be honest, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Don't blame me, blame the stupid calendar, all right? I'm telling you, I don't like that one. I don't like it. I don't understand it. I literally understand zero part of it. Texan should know. I don't know about that, Ace. I mean, come on. I don't know. Sounds like a dick joke, to be honest, but it's an old song. Okay. Well, they shouldn't make jokes out of an old song. Stupid joke. All right. Stupid joke. You're a Texan from Fort Worth. You have to understand that. Get along, little doggy. There you go. About as much country as I got in my life. All right, I'm green lighted to trade. We just barely swept the lows here. Delta's going to be very strange on days like this, usually with rollover. So again, I was saying it all morning long, and I'll continue to say it all week long. When rollover happens, volume is split between the old and the new contract, right? So split volume, people trying to position up correctly, people trying to play spreads correctly, all that type of stuff is happening right now. It's just weird environments a lot of times, and then hardly any news, right? So it's just a lot of things happening to where I really don't want to be forcing stuff this week, and I really don't want to be getting tilted. I can't imagine anything worse than losing accounts on rollover week when I know I shouldn't be really doing too much. If it's your first one, obviously watch it, trade it, do whatever you need to do to learn. But like, historically speaking, they have not been my most profitable weeks. I can say that. Alrighty, interesting spot. Yesterday's value or high, overnight lows, 27s, potentially for some more continuation. I don't hate this. I think it's fairly interesting. Does everyone have access to this recording? What do you mean? It's not a recording. This is live. This is not pre-recorded, despite popular belief. This is not a pre-recorded video. Welcome to Conspiracy Mondays, where we talk about how my stream is pre-recorded. I'm short one across all 20. Want to see us hold value area low on the session and this wick at 33. If we can't do it, it'll probably be a quick kill for me. Closed right at it. I'm gonna go move that break even. I want to try and let this get filled out. I'm not gonna lose any money on this trade, and I don't want to be a dick for it. There we go. Good. that's 10 points there on the Nasdaq across all 20 accounts. It's $3,920 of profit on that trade. 10 points is $200 times 20 accounts. That's 4,000 minus commissions of just about $80, $3,920 there. Nice trade. I obviously took this first untested wick. It ended up going to the second one and value area low at the time, right? This would have technically been the slight better entry at 33. I took it at 27. Overall, nice rotation to the downside. I ended up moving my stop to in the money when we got like a point or two away from me getting filled, just so that I didn't, you know, go from a point or two away of getting filled to like instant pump up and lose on the trade. And then we ended up obviously getting the fill there as well. So overall, just kind of some classic price action there. Rejecting the 1.5, or I was trying to get it to reject the 1.5, right? But really going off the untested wicks in the somewhat of a downtrend that we had firing off. But now it looks like we're trying to come back into the range, right? So rollover, who knows? I'll take the trade though. It was there. I'm happy to execute that and move on, yeah? So I'm trading my 20 PAs with Apex. I think this is actually day 80. I think it's either day 79 or day 80. I'll have to look later on these accounts, which is 4 months in. I've had these accounts now for 4 months, which is pretty exciting. I've taken out $240,000 out of these accounts. I have another, what, 250 resting right now? 256,000 resting right now in these accounts. So in the last 4 months, 240,000. Got another 256,000 in profit just waiting. It's a little over 500,000 in the last 80 trading days. Nice push back up into VWAP in yesterday's close here, 950s. Nice kind of return back to the range. If you're wanting to get started with Apex, you can use code TBM. It will always give you the best discount available. It's all caps TBM, as in trades by Matt. And right now it's 71% off, as well as 1 day to pass. But no matter what, if you use the code, it will always give you the best available discount. Are you no longer limited for withdrawals? That's correct. My withdrawals are no longer capped. How many Apex accounts have you blown so far? 20 PAs before this, 21 PAs. And then I blew 300 without copy trading, and then I blew 20 while copy trading, both like immediately. Like 103 or something evals. I go over it in the videos. You can go watch the videos actually. There's a whole prop firm playlist on my YouTube channel where I go through all of the different payouts that I've had, and I talk through the whole trading period for that time, talk through the mental side that I've been going through, working through the trailing drawdowns, working through different trades. All of that's talked about. I believe it's the second or third one. I think 120,000 is the one where I talk about like how much money I'm in on the whole experience. All of that type of stuff is talked about in those prop firm trading videos, which are on my channel. All right, so top of the hour, we returned back to VWAP. Again, with rollover, liquidity is very confusing with rollover typically. Volume and liquidity is very confusing with rollover typically. So I typically end up trading like true, like borderline naked chart price action when it's rollover week, just to be honest. Any news on the TBM office? Try to think of what I told you last. I have an architect meeting tomorrow. I've not signed anything yet still. We're just like in the very final process of that. But I have a meeting with the architect tomorrow. My GC gave me like a floor plan idea that I love, but I still not technically signed anything, but like it's gonna happen. At this point, it's gonna happen. It's just ironing out a few little details, and the layout looks freaking dope. Everything's gonna be it's gonna be so sick, honestly. I don't want to talk too much about it yet because I don't know exactly what all will be happening, won't be happening. If everything that happens with the ideas that we have happen, it will arguably be the coolest office I've ever been in. And I've been in a lot of offices. My wife worked at Google. I was in their office. And in a lot of offices in my day. And this will be the coolest by far. This will literally just be a man cave, to be perfectly honest. Will there be a coffee machine? Is that really the question? A coffee machine? And a couch? Y'all are asking if it's gonna have a couch? You're asking for real if it's gonna have a couch? Will this office, that's the coolest thing that you've ever seen in your life, have a couch and a coffee machine? The good news is that the bar is apparently not very high at all. That makes me feel great. A bunch of trolls. Literally. I'm just sitting here reading the comments and just yelling a bunch of trolls. Someone asked if they would be able to come visit. The tentative plan is yes. From like if you're gonna use the amenities, there will be like a daily fee in some capacity, probably like 25 bucks if I had to guess. Like if you wanted to come work out of it for the day. The ideal situation will be vetted monthly people, like people who want to commit to months or longer. Probably months. Still tentative. Bro, turning it into WeWork? Yeah, it's literally the idea, actually. The idea is a WeWork for traders who are looking for a spot to be able to work with other traders. If you don't want to work there, don't do it. But I'll be hosting, like, all of the stuff that I work on will be based out of that. And if you want to come in and have a desk, by all means, do it. If you don't want to, by all means, don't. Are you going to teach your strategy to new traders? Hell no. It's not the office. I want to be very clear with this. The office is not it is not a course. It is not a pay $400 and access Matt 24/7. It is not a one-on-one time with Matt for $400 a month. It is not a use and abuse the other traders that are there. It is literally desk space that, and like there is a vetting, there will be a vetting process. So like it won't, I want to be very clear. The traders who are going to be working out of there will not be having to worry about that type of stuff. But yeah, no. This is for people who are actively trading, have been trading for a long time, understand trading. You don't have to be profitable per se, but like this is not a mentorship in person. This is an office space, and there's levels of professionalism that obviously need to be kept. And like I do think that there will be like room for some form of like accountability and things like that in the space, but that's really just going to depend on everybody else who's there. But for traders who are looking for a spot to be able to hang out with other traders, talk shop in an educated way, be able to kill time while trying to be patient, etc., it's gonna be a damn good spot. Please have a gong we can slap after big trades. Yeah, maybe the 1,000 bell. That'd be kind of sick. Any $1,000 trade the bell gets rang. All right, we got volume down here again. Doesn't mean a ton. We're in the middle of the range. Yesterday's close. I'd like a little bit more continuation out of probably the 30s. See what happens. Like I still like this 30 area a lot, actually. Probably right around here, 33 or so. It is that 35 wick that guy was talking about also. All of that, 35 to 33, I think is pretty interesting. Order block, 35 wick, prior value area low, etc. Overnight lows. Is there going to be an age limit? There will not be an age maximum. There probably needs to be an age minimum in some capacity legally, I would think. I feel like DAO traders, like one DAO trader would be kind of sick, honestly. Maybe even two. Why not? I've never seen one in real life, so don't you need to be 18 to trade legally? I think you can technically trade in a supervised account, but there will be, you know what, we'll call it 21. Yeah, 21 needs to be probably the right age, just based on some other stuff. And I'm trying to get it to where like the office will be able to host some like little happy hours and trader meetups and stuff like that too. I don't know, man. I got a lot of big ideas for it. We'll see if it all ends up happening. There's that 33 little 1 minute order block situation going on. This is a pretty heavy candle. I don't really love like trying to snag on a candle like that, but RB is about to be set. Probably just be a little bit more patient. I like the 30s, 29s, 28s, 30. All that area here is pretty decent to me. We'll kind of see what happens on the finished close here. Well, okay. So 30 was the buy. Yeah. 30 was the buy. I just couldn't bring myself to just blindly buy that off of a 35-point sell. Seemed a little sketchy. But will you serve Fiji water? Yes. Why not? I am gonna actively start looking for some sponsorships for the trading office, because like there will be some videos in there too. So I'm like, just sponsor the damn kitchen. Fiji water, okay. Really nice rip up, 20 points off of the 30 low. I'm kind of disappointed we couldn't just hang out there a little longer. I wanted to see how we closed at 30. IB set, by the way. So initial balance is set. So far I've taken one trade. I'm up $3,920 across my 20 accounts. I wanted to buy 30, but I didn't want to buy it off of the actual like close of this candle, and ended up getting bid up pretty hard. So New highs? Do you think we pop 84 or do you think we sit in the range? New highs or range? New highs or range? I'm inclined to think new highs. Easy to say as we pump, right? But we we held the bottom of the range very well there. So now it's a question of, do we hold the top of the range? We got volume up here, but again, who cares about volume on rollover too much? Like, we're very close to all-time highs here. I don't really believe in shorting this necessarily, but on a day like this, I'm inclined to think that we range out. So it's like a 10-point trade here. You know what I mean? From the top of the range. Something like this is basically what I'm talking about. Value area high, right into those wicks, top of the little range. Doesn't look terrible. I'm open to trying it. But my risk is going to be, a little less than 10 points. Now, with all-time highs, it can be a little sketchy. How am I not filled there? For real? There we go. So I'm short 1 across all 20 accounts right now. Short top of the range, value area high. Looking for a little bit of a pullback into the range. Can we push the highs? Push IBH? Absolutely. But my risk is pretty defined here. Risking 150 bucks. Got a new candle opening up in 10 seconds. See what happens at point of control here. All right, and I'm out. Another 10-pointer. Top of the range on a range day. Sell it. I'm not going to be as strict on the whole all-time high rule with rollover. Rollover is just weird. And I'm fully expecting a range day. I've been talking about that from the beginning. All right. So 2 trades. Currently up $7,840. It's $8,000 total, but after commissions on 2 trades on 20 accounts, that's $159. So $7,840 across the board. Remember how I talk about envisioning perfect days of trading, basically? And how I talk about being in a trade for 2 minutes. I wait around for a long period of time, then I'm in a trade for 2 minutes. This is a perfect example of that. I took 2 trades up just shy of $8,000, and this was a 2-minute long trade and then another 2-minute long trade. It's all I want in my trading life is base hits, quick base hits that I wait forever for, and then find something that I like and then execute on it with cheap risk.